technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer.
The broadcast. Let's talk about that gruesome incident, the beheading incident that happened of an Indian origin man in the United States, in particularly in Dallas, Texas. Now it is President Trump who has weighed in on this tragedy and has also acknowledged it. Here is Donald Trump on a post on Truth Social and accepting that it was Chandra Mouli, who was a well-respected person who was beheaded by an illegal alien, according to President Trump, and has been arrested previously for certain criminal antecedents. Now, blaming the former President Biden, Trump says that the accused was released under incompetent Biden, and now time is over when it comes to going soft on illegal immigrants. Well, that seems to be one of the biggest statements that has now been made by the President of the United States. Let's get connected with Rishabh on this. Rishabh, the main highlight that we are looking at is after this beheading, this gruesome incident that has now taken place, not rather covered as much it was supposed to by the mainstream media in the United States. However, it's acknowledged by the US President, saying that first-degree charge of murder would be applicable here on the accused.
Well, definitely. If we see Donald Trump, the President of the United States, has now acknowledged this crime and has very categorically said that the time to be soft on such crimes is over and any such illegal immigrant will not be tolerated in the United States. Remember, the accused is from Cuba. He has been termed illegal immigrant, has a criminal past as well. And even after that, he was working in Texas, and that is something that has been, now very clearly showcased that, the way law enforcement agencies have not given proper due diligence to ensure that such people are not free to move. And the way this criminal beheading has taken place, this is something now being acknowledged by the President, showcases that now US is not going to tolerate any such thing, and hence, in a way,
But violence of any kind that is being condoned here, and as far as when it comes to the Indian origin man who was targeted over a petty issue, that has also now been acknowledged by the President of the United States of America. Please do stay on with us, Rishabh, because we're going to give a quick description of this horrifying and extremely disturbing video that came to light when the entire act that was caught on CCTV footage showing the chilling manner in which Nagamallaiah was killed, and that too in the presence of his wife and son. The attack that happened in downtown Suites motel in Texas. The victim, that is 50-year-old Chandra Mouli Nagamallaiah, who's the manager of the motel rather. And when we speak of this shocking incident that has escalated, when it comes to the accused being told rather not to use the washing machine for cleaning. And suddenly the attacker seems to be triggered, taking out the machete to attack multiple times till the time that the victim's head was severed. It was completely taken off from his body. It was mutilated. And the attacker, the accused in this case, thereafter goes on to kick the head like a soccer ball. Extremely disturbing, very gruesome as far as this attack is concerned. And that happened in the presence of his wife and his son, who watched helplessly. But when we speak of the Indian Consulate General there, which has taken note of this incident and previously had also issued a statement, we're going to put out that statement for our viewers, where the Consulate General Houston has condoled the tragic death of Chandra Nagamallaiah, who is an Indian national who was killed in a brutal way, and they say that they are in constant touch with the family, offering all possible assistance. The accused in this case is now in the custody of the Dallas police, and they are closely following up on the matter. This has been the statement by the Consulate General of India in Houston. Well, how can actually, this incident be now monitored, Rishabh? Because at the point when it comes to such a gruesome incident that has now taken place, extremely disturbing, it needs to be given that kind of fast-track justice, especially to the family of the victim.
Well, definitely, and this is something that the congressmen in the United States have also started picking up. Congressman Chandra Mouli only yesterday made a statement that how this needs to be dealt with full force, and now that President Trump has himself acknowledged the crime, now one would see that how U.S. enforcement team go ahead with the whole investigation, as well as how the persecution of the accused takes place in the court. The prosecution will be very important to see that what and how the law enforcement agencies in the United States go after the accused, given that this is not only a gruesome, but the beheading took place in front of wife and a teenage son in the broad daylight, and the whole incident has been
Well, hope
captured.
justice prevails in this case, as also being assured by the President of the United States of America, saying that the accused in the case would be charged with first-degree murder. Thank you very much for the moment, Rishabh, for joining us here on the broadcast.